Hello YouTube, this is Stanley from Three Hammers Gaming, and from the description of the video you can see that we're going to do a review of Injustice 2 today. So I've been playing this game for a couple days now, and I have to say that I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to give you the honest review of it. I'm going to tell you what I liked about it, what I disliked about it, and hopefully it'll sway your decision on if you want to get the game or not. Now, if you all remember Injustice 1, it was a fun game. It was different. Had a feel of Mortal Kombat, and this one has a similar feel as well. There are some differences though, and that's what we're going to get into. Okay, so I actually haven't beat the story. I don't know why I haven't really played it that much, but just it's not something I was wanting to do at the time. I wanted to look at the new features that they had, because yes, the story is going to be different from the first one, but the features is what I want to talk about. So let's first talk about a little bit of the story that I have played. All I know is it starts out with Brainiac coming down, destroying Krypton. Okay, great. And then it switches to when after Superman lost to Batman, or the other Justice League, in the first Injustice. So it's pretty much going to be about picking up the pieces, and then in the end you're going to have to fight Brainiac, because it's Brainiac. That's what I'm guessing. I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know 100%. But one of the things that I really want to talk about is the multiverse. Multiverse is an interesting thing. It's kind of like how they did the challenge system in the first one, but this one is where you go to alternate universes, hence the multiverse. I guess for right now I could do the multiverse, since I can't really fight anyone. Aha! Go ahead and do this.
The Joker.
God, the first one was good, but this one's like 10 times better. And you will fight certain amount of people. You'll be able to like 5 people, like Tower of Power or something from these other fighting games. But you will fight these fighters, and once you finish it, depending on your score, you get these things called they're like mother boxes. I think is what it's called, mother boxes, and they're like the loot chest from like Overwatch and other games that have really been getting into this loot chest type of system. And in that loot chest, you're going to get some gear that you will be able to throw on to your some of the characters, like Deadshot, Robin, so on and so forth. Some of those characters will be able to use whatever comes out of that box. Now, granted, the level of that gear is what the level of your character needs to be at before you can actually attach that to them, and it can give them a boost in their ability, their strength, their health, and defense. And that system is really awesome. I like the RPG type of element where you get to level up your character, but not only level up your character, but also get to put gear on them and make them stronger. Yourself.
Why?
Because Elijah just disappeared from the party. I don't know what happened.
Son of a bitch. That's fine. I'm gonna pee real quick then while he's gone.
Alright. I'll tell him that you said you hated him.
Whoa now. That's what we tell Gerald.
I believe that the level cap is 20 for the characters. Now for yourself, I believe it's a lot higher, probably 50, 60, something like that, just to show how awesome you are, which doesn't really matter. They do have the hero cards and the little emblems that can go onto your hero cards, just like the first one. Um, but one thing that I have trouble with in a fighting game is the combos.
Oh. Oh, that's right, there's
Fight
a
him.
delay.
That way you can lose. It'll be fun. Be fun for the whole family.
I suck at these games.
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Not really. Because I don't... Oh, give me a second. So I'm practiced you, huh?
I'm terrible at fighting games, but I love the fact that they brought out a second installment to a fighting franchise as Injustice, because I love DC. DC is one of my favorite comic book companies. A lot of people like Marvel. I like DC because maybe because I'm getting older, or because they got darker and edgier stories. Who knows? But I love DC. So now let's talk about one of the things that I really didn't like is, and it's not something big. It's not something big. I think it's more of just like, I could be wrong since I haven't finished the story and I don't have Brainiac. One of the things I had to do in the multiverse was I had to fight Brainiac, and it was on Brainiac's ship. So he's got these giant tentacles coming down and just destroying me. It's like there's like nothing I could do whatsoever to stop him from what he was doing. I didn't understand what was going on. So I'm assuming either if you fight Brainiac on his ship, he's got like ultimate power, and since it's his ship, he does whatever. But that was one thing it made me angry, because throughout the entire thing that I was doing, I was just awesome. I was doing great. I was getting combos, whatever. Now, granted, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with combos, but I was able to do something until that point, and then Brainiac was just like tentacle. His ship was just destroying me. Maybe that's part of his character. Maybe that is his moves, or he somehow had control of that ship, and you don't want to fight Brainiac there. I'm not 100% sure.
Yep.
Begin.
Exactly. No, what? No. Superman was not able to beat the Flash.
I know your thoughts.
I hold the winning hand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Brainiac wins.
So I really did enjoy the online battles. You know, being able to fight friends and stuff is always fun. And I actually am starting to get a hold of the combos a little bit better, especially doing the tutorials. Because the tutorials, if you do those and you finish those, you also get loot chests, which is awesome. And it's something that I really do recommend doing when you do it, especially if you're not that great with the game, so you can get the combos down, and then you get some extra gear just from completing those.
Oh, that's a pretty cool move. I love their animations. Like, oh, it's so
Robin
beautiful.
wins.
Alright.
The great thing about, oh, I almost forgot. You need to connect if you've got the mobile, connect it to the Injustice game on the console. And if you do that, you'll get like a diamond mother box loot chest that'll give you some really good gear as well. It also gives you some extra credits. That is for, I do believe, like changing your gear and stuff in the game. I haven't touched everything on it, but what I have touched, it's a great game. Let's say, if I had to give it a rating, if I had to give it an honest review of what I really think about it, I want to give it a 10. Why do I want to give it a 10? Well, the facial animations, fantastic. The graphics are awesome. The combos are fantastic. The character leveling up system, the equipment that you can equip to them, just the way that they took it from what it was in Injustice and built on it. Most games that have sequels, they don't really build on much. They add a couple of features that really don't mean anything. But this one allows you to level up your character, make them stronger, and use them to just be a beast. I would say that if you are an Injustice fan, you should really go out and pick up this game. This game is fantastic. I will say a 10 out of a 10 score for me. It was a fantastic game. Alright, YouTube, that's all I have time for today. If you will go ahead, like us, subscribe. I will also post down into the comments section, not comments section, my bad, description, that I will put up the Twitch, our hosting Twitch channel, and then the separate Twitch channels that my other 2 friends are using that will broadcast to this channel. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this review from Three Hammers Gaming. If you like it, like I said, give us a thumbs up, comments, tell me what other games you'd like to see, and I will definitely jump on it. Alright, thank you so much.